Hi everybody, it's Julie and I am here to hopefully help solve a dilemma that you may have, and that is what to do with these papers that are in our paper pads that have like the wreath or around the outside, and a lot of times they'll have words in it. So one of the things that I like to do is with that, and then some of the papers that I might not use, this is one of the things I'll do, especially if it's the right color. So I like to go ahead and cut out hearts and the large tags. So with a wreath or something like this, I will go ahead and put one after I've cut out some hearts. I'll put it down and kind of look at it and to decide which way is going to be the best way for me. What am I going to get the best out of? So if you can imagine that there were words in here, then you can always turn it over and use the white side of, or the other side of your paper. So I'm just looking to see which side is going to give me the best bang for my buck here. And they might all look the same. Okay, I like that one. Oh, I like that one. I like the way this is in here and this is in here and this is just barely. Yeah, so this is the way that I'm going to cut it. And what I'll do, because sometimes I'll have a sit-down job, and this might be my sit-down job, is I'll mark it. Okay, so I would go ahead and cut it. Now, usually I would cut this and have it already ready so you could see how they would look cut, but I actually want to use the other, because the Hot Buy pads usually have 2 of each page. This is from one of the autumn packs last year, and I want to use this for an actual scrapbook page. So what I'll do is another way that I use these, and I'll link the video down below where I've done this, and you just go around, fussy cut around, like down here, fussy cut this around, and then I can put a picture in here and I build up around that. So but I'll put the link to that video down below. It is a great way. So that is my hearts that I like to use, and then this is the tag. So you can see how, that would make gorgeous tags, absolutely gorgeous tags. And then you could stamp a sentiment on it. Wouldn't that be beautiful? And if I don't use the other one, I may go ahead and I really like that. So but by using the template from the ones that I've cut out, I can go ahead and look and see what this is going to look like. Let me show you one more. And it's another paper that I really like, but have had a hard time figuring out how I wanted to use it. This one is from a Hobby Lobby paper pad that I bought last year. It has several pages of each one. So it's a Prima. Tales of You and Me. It's very pink. And I made a mini, one of those little tiny one-page mini albums out of this. It was really cool. I'll link that below too. I used the other fence page for it. Let's see. This is just a great pad paper. Yeah, somewhere in here. I used a piece that, I used that piece that had the piece. And this is all double-sided. This pad is double-sided. That piece. I used that piece, and then this was what was on the back. So a lot of times the paper pads will have a collage page. Okay, so like this. And it's beautiful. And again, it's like, and especially this pad has 8 of each design. So I may be looking for a different variety of things to put in it. So being able to use the paper pad in different ways. So this is that tag, the template showing you the tag, what I saw when I was trying to decide how I wanted to put it on here. And then these are the tags that I actually got by cutting using the template that I had. I got this this image on a Friday when Cricut, excuse me, does their free Fridays. So and then I saved the project, and I've been able to continue to use it. So that is using the tag images, and then here it is, and showing you what the hearts would look like cut out. And I have those over here. So you see there's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. It's like a puzzle. And it would be a really pretty page to go back and put a different pattern into the hearts. I think it'd be pretty. Oh, there it is. So that is what you would get by cutting the cutting out the hearts. This is, like I said, this is a project that I did on my Cricut, and it was actually a piece of, it had a heart, another heart with a cutout, and some words cut out. So it was made to be built upon. So when you're looking at your Cricut cartridges, especially if you're limited, look or at Design Space and look and see the pieces that build to make your items. The same with tags. There could be a tag that you like, and you don't have to cut out, if this was a tag with a heart with a ticket on it, and that's what the picture is. Well, you don't have to cut out the tags, the hearts, and the tickets. You can just cut out the tags. So that is Cricut 102. So, and you've seen me. I use this. Well, there's one of the tags from last time I cut out tags. Here's hearts from when I cut out the 450 hearts, when I thought my my needle was dying. It wasn't. Here I am still cutting on the same needle. So, but I just wanted to show you that a quick way to use up some of the papers that you might not be able to, or you haven't been able to use up, is to just go ahead and print it. Now, one other thing is, what if your paper that you have is 8.5 by 11? Well, what you can do is you can still check where it's gonna hit, and you know, see if you are gonna get more that way of whatever it is you're cutting, or are you gonna get more by putting your paper this way. And then remember, these pieces, you can take this piece and put it on, you know, put it on one of these pieces and have a whole heart that is patchwork, and then maybe stitch down the side, so nothing is wasted. So I also, I have a video coming up where I'm going to show you what I do with the hearts. But also, now I have all of this. So while my stuff is cutting, I go ahead and I cut this piece. I cut this piece. Because it drives me crazy because they get stuck together. And I cut this piece. If I have a big stack of these 12 by 12s like this, they all start getting stuck together, and I rip the scraps and stuff, and it's not good. And then I also have this. So I'll go ahead, and as I'm cutting out these hearts, I'm also putting together this. And then the same with the tags. While I'm waiting for them to cut, it becomes, you know, it's like when you're doing production line, you might as well be there. So I have this piece, and then you can save all the little ones, but right now I'm just pretty much doing this. Because I can get a heart out of each one of these that will match whatever my project is, and be able to use it. So I am going to be showing you how to cut punch items out of your scraps. And then of course you can, if you want to take it that much further, because this is pretty easy to what's the word, store, because you can just store these strips in a bottle, in a tall jar, and or a short jar. I have a short jar over here. I just don't want to knock other things over. So I have a short jar. And so like if I want to make a word, you know, put a word on a strip, I have these strips. So, and I don't always save this part, but I do save this part. And because, well, I'll show you that in another video. We're getting quite long here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're looking forward to seeing how I make embellishments to, or I do the punch outs to match so that everything matches, and when I'm ready to do a project, I have all this matchy stuff, please comment down below. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day. Bye.